Hey, it's Jen from Jersey Family Fun, and I am currently hiding out in the back seat of the Chevy Suburban. We've had the good fortune of testing out this car for the past 10 days by working with District Drive, and we've taken on all our spring break adventures that we've had. So now I can't return it without actually showing you why we've loved this vehicle so much. I'm going to start you off with pointing out some of the controls and dashboard features on the driver's side of the car. So on the door panel, you have the window controls as well as the ability to lock or unlock the kids' ability to control the windows. You have controls there for the side rear view mirrors as well as an option to have the mirrors come in completely all the way for when you're parked in those difficult tight spots. There are controllers down there. Your emergency brake is a pedal you step on. You have your controls for four-wheel drive, two-wheel drive, and so forth, as well as your light options there. Behind the steering wheel are your controllers for the window wipers in the front and in the rear, as well as a rain sense ability option where you can have the wipers adjust to the heaviness of the rain. On the front of the steering wheel, you have options for controlling cruise control and the steering wheel temperature on one side, and some other controls here. Now these options here control the informational panel that would show up there in that black spot. Obviously we're not driving right now, so the car is turned off. On the back side of the steering wheel are actually options to control some of the dashboard features, as well as controlling the volume, so that really when you're driving you don't need to remove your hands from the steering wheel to do anything, or even look over to this side panel here. You can control everything through here, and you'll see on the screen when you start it up options for controlling navigation, controlling the audio, controlling what kind of things that you can see. This is your regular home navigation screen. Again, if you look in our photo album, you'll see pictures. And one of the neat things about this particular car that I've never noticed in one before is it has this secret compartment. I'm not sure if it'll show. Okay, there you go. That kind of opens up. And let's see if I can position it for the lighting to see. But you could actually stash some emergency money in there, receipts, whatnot. They're valuables maybe when you are out of the car. And on the inside, you can see that there's a USB port in there. And there are several USB ports throughout the car, which my kids loved. You have your controls there. You can control each temperature, the temperature for each seat, or you can sync them all together and not have to worry about each particular one. That's the option I went for on the long drive. We have some USB ports there, adapter there. You have two cup holders there. Coming back to the console that's between the two seats, this is a charging pad. I didn't actually use that because to use that you do need to have your phone out of the case. And knowing the klutziness that I can be, I don't tend to take my phone out of the case. But you can open that up and see the compartment on the inside. Again, there's two more ports there. Some storage space, ample storage space. There's also storage space on the driver's side there on the right-hand side. You have some of that on the passenger side on both sides. The passenger can control their own window, the locks. There's a glove compartment there. You have the up compartment here, dashboard console that lets you control a couple different things, how high you want the back lift gate to lift, whether you want the sunroof to open completely or just tilt, and so forth. There are some dashboard lights there. You have your sunroof where you can open this way. And again, when you're driving, that can open completely or just tilt. As I come back here to show you the view that my kids would have had, there is compartments on both sides for the kids to store some of their goodies, as well as cup holders. There, one of the things that my kids loved the best was this panel here, because one son could certainly play his video games by either using the USB port to charge or using one of those adapters for the USB port. They could control the temperature if I wanted. We could hook up exterior jacks if I wanted. But my son, with his 3DS, definitely loved that because his charging cord's a little bit different, so he could just plug and play the whole time on the ride. And I've never had such an easy road trip with them as this one here. There is two DVD movie screens. And one of the things I had difficulty at first noticing was where to put in the DVD. And I will tell you that there is this little spot there between those two areas on the front console, and that is where it goes in. And then you have a screen that will come up on the navigation screen to control it, and you can actually play for your kids the movie and not have to hear it the whole way, because there are wireless Bluetooth headphones that go with that. So kids can play and watch their games or watch their movies on the two screens that pop open like this. While you're driving and maybe cranking out the 80s on 8 or something like that, my favorite Sirius channel or XFM radio. The kids have ample seats there. So much space for them. These seats, I could not believe how easy they went down and would pop up, making plenty of room and making it easy for the kids to get into the back seat. My two older boys sat in the middle row. And if I spin around, my youngest had the back row all to himself, which he enjoyed. There's a cup holder there, compartment there. He chose to sit on this side. You can still see the booster seat because we'll take that to school tomorrow. And he had two cup holders there, as well as another spot where he put in an adapter so he could stay charged on the way. I will show you the back seat from this view. Here, so much storage space. We packed for 5 or 6 days for our trips, and we did not run out of room in the back. There are belts that come down from the top downwards, so that if you are using that middle seat and you want that shoulder strap, you're definitely going to have that. And let me show you the back. So bear with me, we are outside now and it is a very windy day in Jersey, but I'm going to show you by just a simple press on the inside. That lift gate is going to come right up. You have plenty of storage space. They included a snow and ice brush. Thankfully we didn't need that, but I'm sure the car would have handled well if we did. There's plenty of little places and hooks, options to control how the seats move. You can lift up this area here and it reveals some hidden storage, which is where some of the extra headphones were. And so there we go. I'm going to push that button again. Let the Suburban close up on you and give you one overall view. That's it for our video tour of the Chevy Suburban. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments below. And thanks so much for watching.